Hey, so I took myself on a hike, and I realized during this hike that this is the first time I have gone on a new trail that I've never done, marked strenuous, I might add, by myself. Like, I've done a lot of new trails, but with someone who's done it before or did research on it. So I have this celebration moment in my now. I'm like, I did a thing. So I'm here at the top and I'm looking over that way, and there's the PD River. It's PWDW, not the letters. Anyway, and it's this ancient mountain range that's been like super eroded, and there is quartz everywhere. It's like snowballs are everywhere. Beautiful. And I knew I needed some earth medicine and to get messages from her. I needed to anchor in some energy into myself and into her. And I just wanted to share some of the downloads and realizations, conversations, inspirations that I've received. I'm holding my hand here, one, because it's comfortable, two, because the wind just picked up as I got to this side of the mountain. So I'm hoping that the audio is okay. So it's weird because I'm not really sure what perspective to put this in, from the I, from the her, from the us. I'm not really sure, so it may change as I talk about this. So I'm just going to share. The way we treat the earth is a direct reflection of how we treat ourselves. The way we treat each other is the way we feel about ourselves. The way we feel about ourselves and treat ourselves is the way we in turn treat everything else around us. So if I'm hating myself or feeling guilty about something or judging myself as not being good enough, or I should be more further along, that's right, more further, than I am now, or I need to have more, I should have been more by now, then I'm going to see others in that same light. You know, like I'm going to see others as, you're not where you should be. You know, I'm going to see others as, you're not good enough. And I'm going to also treat the earth the same. You know, I'm going to see this planet as not being quite good enough, and it'll be better when, right? It'll be better when people start to recycle, when people start picking up their litter, you know, when. It'll be better when. And then I was thinking, like, I was like, damn, earth, man, like, girl, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. You're just so everything, like, so good. And I was like, you know, if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely pick you, earth. And then I said, or I would pick a you that was better loved, more loved than this one. Because if the earth were more loved, it'd be more lush. You know, the rainforest wouldn't be being annihilated. You know, the lands wouldn't be raped and clear cut for, you know, big business. And then it made me really sad to even think that I would choose another earth if the other earth had been loved more, because then that's a reflection of me. That I would choose myself. I would get rid of me and choose another me if another me had been loved more. Because when we're loved more, we're taken better care of. You know, like, we're nurtured more, we're acknowledged more, we're loved, we're cared for more. And that leads to a different result. You know, you look at babies that are neglected emotionally, physically, and you see how they turn up if they turn out. And you can see that they aren't as, I'll say, fully developed. And we're all in that space because we all could have been loved more. Like, we all really, like, true story, we all could have been loved more. And we all can love more. We can all love ourselves more. We can all love this earth more. And I was just thinking about this planet, y'all. Like, I call it she, so, you know, call it whatever you want. But she holds all of life on her. Not only does she hold all of life on her, she gives life every day. She holds crystals that are forming in this earth, right? She's holding the perfect environment for quartz to form, for rubies to form, you know, for everything to form. She's holding the environment for trees and plant medicine, plants that keep us alive. And she also holds death. You know, everything that dies goes back to her, and she holds onto that and alchemizes and transmutes it to make it fertile land for more life to grow. And she holds death. You know, she has medicine on her that if we touch it, it will kill us. And she holds medicine on here that if we just take it, we'll survive anything. Every single medicine that we could ever need for anything, ever, is on here. I have to sneeze. Oh dear God, it's happening. Excuse me. Pollen. It's a thing. I bet that was so loud, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. That was a big one. Anyway, but she holds so much like life and death on her. And I was thinking about how much joy and celebration and music she has felt upon her. All the dancing and all the singing and laughing and playing. All the music. And I got to thinking about all the wars that she has felt and witnessed, and all the bombs and all the sadness and tears. And yet she still holds us steady. She's still going through her own shift and metamorphosis. As many of you know, as the Schumann resonance has been spiking tremendously over the past few years, and it's becoming very erratic, consistently erratic, right? She is shifting her biofield, y'all. We are a part of that. So if we don't handle the frequency vibration raising and increasing, we won't survive. You know, plain and simple. So I feel like it's really kind of time to get back in touch with the earth. Like, it's always been important, duh. But find the love for this mother. Like, for real. Like, treat her with love and kindness. Not just, oh, I'll go hiking and I'll make sure I don't leave any garbage on the trail. But like, spend time with her. Play on her, dance in her, revel on her. You know, plant plants. If you live in a neighborhood that has been clear cut just for your house, then like, go out there and plant some plants. Get yourself a garden. See if you can like live sustainably off of the plot of land that you have. Like, that's just an encouragement. You do you, right? Do whatever you want. But the medicine that I feel is coming in, at least for me, is to get back in touch, not just with the earth, but that divinity that I am. And remembering that, like, I hold the keys to life and death within all of my cells. And I hold the same atoms and elements that this earth has. Like, I'm the same. We're all the same as this earth. We're a part of this cosmic planet floating around in the universe, surrounded with a sun and the moon and some other planets just dancing around. We're made of the same things. So if I put poisons on the earth and not care, I'm pretty damn sure that I'm doing the same thing to myself. And if I am loving myself, eating organic plants, you know, and like, for real, like drinking clean, clear water and not ingesting the fluoride and the chlorine and all those other additives, you know, to keep us safe and healthy. You know, if I'm doing that, then I'm more likely to treat the earth in the same manner. She's going to be the one that holds me until the day I die. I would like to love her, and so that I can listen to her guidance on my path. Because whatever my divine path is, it's going to be on her. Granted, there will be like bilocating and traveling and all different forms of energy that I get to use the more I ascend and take higher frequencies into my cells and my DNA and my physical form. And this is the mothership, at least for now. So I just wanted to hop on here and share that. You know, we are increasing frequency just like the earth is, y'all. You know, be easy on yourself. There are going to be days that are going to knock you down on the ground. You might feel like you just fell or got put through the ringer. I encourage you to just keep moving, keep trucking, keep resting. Listen to you, please. Like, listen to your heart. I think oftentimes we listen to the propaganda, the program. Oh, I need to do this. I should do this. I'm supposed to work this many hours so that I can be happy. And but like for real though, like, you do you. Like, it's okay and it's safe to like break out of the program, whatever that program is, and get an adventure in your life. Make an adventure in your life. Get back in touch with you and your highest heart. ask your heart what it wants. I think that we are going through a collective like heart space activation. I mean, I feel like a few years ago there was like a huge heart activation, and we're kind of like going through all these ascension activations. And the one that I'm feeling right now, it's like a limey green, kind of like a color of a limey green, like kind of a greeny golden, and it's like not so. It is how to be of service to others, because everything that I am, I give. And I feel moreover it is, how can I be of service to me? What lights me up? What brings me pleasure? What brings me joy? What lights my fire? What gets me going? Like, what makes me happy? What makes me giddy? What makes me laugh? What creates more joy in my heart? Many of us don't know how to hear that, how to feel into that, how to even respond to that, because we're so busy living for someone or something else. So my encouragement is to pause the someones or something else's in your life, not saying goodbye, not quitting everything, but just putting like a sacred pause on everyone else outside of you, and go inward and be like, okay, heart, like, what you want? Like, what would make you so happy? Like, what can I do for you, higher self? So like for me, I'm like, Jane, like, what do you want to do today? And so I was like, I'm going to go to this hike, right? And I was going to do the other trail that I've done once before, which was moderate, which was pretty strenuous. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty vertical. And so I got to the split in the trails, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do something different. It's exciting. It's adventurous. I want to see if I can do it. I want to push my body, push my limits. I want to trust this earth path and have really deep conversations with her. And as soon as I took a step on this trail, I called in the mother, the earth goddess. I was like, all right, earth goddess, I'm calling you in. Come to me and through me, my friend. I want to take on you and your medicine and your knowledge and your wisdom, and I want to live from that heart space. So I invite you to do something along those lines if that resonates for you. And if you're like, man, nah, hippie, ain't nothing of this registering at all for me, that's cool. Then just go outside if you can and feel the sun on your skin and the air on your body and in your lungs. And perhaps you can give gratitude for the mothership that has not kicked your ass off yet. For real though. So I hope that you're doing well. I hope that everyone out there is riding these solar waves, these Schumann waves, these energy waves that are coming in. There's a lot of ascension going on. A lot of people are ready to follow their heart, and a lot of people don't know exactly how, but they're starting to take the steps, and they're ready to click into another level, whatever that level is, whether they're ready to click into a community, whether they're ready to click into another aspect of themselves, or they're ready to click into their spiritual gifts. People are ready to like click up to the next level. And I'm in huge support of that. So if there's anything I can do to support you, because that's what I'm good at, please reach out for a session. And also keep in touch for like public gatherings that I do, and like cacao ceremonies and meditations, just to really raise your frequency and to harmonize you with your higher self, harmonize you with spirit, harmonize you with the earth, harmonize you with love, get some heart-mind coherence going on, start to clear some neural pathways, create some new ones, expand your heart space. And hopefully give you a little bit more inspiration in your life to take more joyful and liberated steps, because that's what I want for the world, is for everybody to take joyful, liberated steps in like wellness and peace. So I'm doing my part for others, and doing that for myself. So let's say eat your veggies and get as much light in you as you can. I'm doing a cleanse right now. I'm on day 8 of 30. The first 10 days are prep work. Second 10 days is like the full on like cleanse immersion. And the last 10 days are like bringing me back kind of out, gently bringing me out of the cleanse. And it's to repair, rejuvenate, restore, super flooding body with like big time nutrients, all the light, clearing out my cells, my DNA, cleaning out the glyphosate, parasites, colon, like you name it. And I am already feeling so much lighter and brighter and more vibrant and more clear-headed, clear-hearted. I've really enjoyed my poops. I usually do though, like, let's be honest, they're pooping. It's good. It just feels good. I like to poop. Not like all the time everywhere. Sometimes that gets really awkward. Anyway, yeah, so if anyone's interested also in doing a cleanse, you know, so that you can actually start to clear out this density in your vessel and start to take stewardship of you in love and light and honor, you know, and respect. Because what we have done to the planet is we have put a lot of things on her and in her that have made some of her systems run a little dirty, right? Some of the waterways, the groundwater, some of the air, just not as clean and clear as she could be. And she's such a magical beast of consciousness, this earth. She is literally a huge evolutionary machine, ever alchemizing her whole system, right? Birth, life, death, rebirth, that's what the earth is. So if like we can just help clean up anything that we can on her, she's gonna be like, yeah, like get it faster and clean herself up faster. Same thing with us, right? So like if I can clear out my vessel and flood myself with so many nutrients that like just, I can't not hold more light. You know, I can't not keep my frequency higher, you know, and then at that point I can't not be of service. You know, if I'm like drinking and eating a bunch of McMeals and, you know, living on a meat, wheat, and dairy diet, like my frequency is actually going to be lower. Like if I eat a lot of processed stuff, like my frequency, in my body is actually going to be lower. It just is. So I'm like, man, the more light I can hold, the higher frequency I can maintain in my vessel. It will support my emotional frequency, my mental frequency, my spiritual frequency. So I am a living, holistic system. And at that point, I can be more of service. You know, I have the mental clarity, I have the energy, my body can handle the steps that I'm taking. You know, my heart is open. And that's what I want for everybody. So if you're interested, please hit me up. I would love to share more about this cleanse. It's a great company that I'm working with. So I would love to share that. And any other ascension support, I got you. So yeah, I think that's all I was going to share from this quartz filled and covered ancient mountaintop. I hope that you all are filled with some gratitude whenever you watch this, for this earth, for the mother that gave you life, whether it's your human mother or the earth mother. And that you have gratitude for you, that you did it. You did it. You've gotten this far, you. Like, I don't even know how far you've come, but you've come this far. You've come so far. You've made it to this now. And you've seen some shit, and you've been through some shit, and you've made it this far. Like, I'm so happy, and I'm grateful for you. And I love you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your nails. I want to go down the mountain. Okay. I love you all. Bye.